video gaming. Oh boy. How we doing, folks? I hope we're all pogging out. I know I'm pogging out. I'm pogging out like you wouldn't believe. I'm not tired, y'all are. My back doesn't hurt. Your backs hurt. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Kat, hope you're doing poggersly. If you're still here, do you know if you're gonna go rock climbing? I know you were talking about it, but I don't know if you mentioned that it was confirmed or not. Also, chicken, hope you're well. Merm, what's up? You are? Nice. Best of luck. I'm still sad that I just like really should be resting. I have no idea what caused it. Sucks. A cat. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Hi. You gonna start hanging out here again? "27 days till you can change your username back? Damn. That's brutal. I remember I was really nervous when I changed my username. I was like, what if it's not good? I could change mine back, but I don't plan to. Unless somebody tries to steal it, and then I'll be pissed, and that's when I'll try and take it back. Hi, Celeste. How you doing, little weirdo? How you doing, little girl? Was too iconic? True. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know, man. My brain is still on Metal Gear Solid 5. The game is really good. I'm very glad that I waited to play it. Because I feel like I wouldn't have appreciated it as much when I was younger. And now I'm really enjoying it. Hi, Celeste. Do you need me to trim your nails? Is that going to make you change your mind? Little weirdo? Yeah, that's what I thought. Whew. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is supposed to be a stealth game for the most part, but then there are some things that I'm not a huge fan of where it doesn't necessarily make you do non-stealth. Well, occasionally it forces you out of stealth, but the thing that is my big gripe, get ready to want a PC when it comes out. Ooh. Well, yeah. Yeah, I still think Red Dead 1 is probably my favorite Rockstar game. Is that true? Yeah, I think so. But I also think that Rockstar's games are not super for me. It's only on Epic. Gross. That's nasty. Yeah, I ain't about it. But I also just am not a fan of exclusivity. Ain't about it. Something that I am I don't know. I think for the foreseeable future I'm kind of over AAA games in general. Or rather getting new ones. Like I'm down to look at older ones, especially if they're on sale. But I think the ones that are new, I kind of don't care. What AAA Black Myth Wukong was double A. What has come out? What is coming out? Let's see if I can. You still need to finish that? Yeah. I also think I don't want to buy a remaster of anything. I'd rather just like find access to the original. Pure sulfuric acid and play a new AAA game? That's an insane take. That'll kill you. In an excruciating way. That's a very weird take. It's obviously hyperbole. But it is fun to take seriously. What else? God, there's so many remakes. Whatever. Celeste, are you looking for a big hug? Are you looking for a big hug from me? Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Alright. What games have come out that I would actually find kind of interesting? Yeah, like I wasn't really interested in Forbidden West. I wasn't really interested in Dragon's Dogma 2. That one, I don't remember. I feel like that one didn't review as well as I would have expected. I could just be misremembering, and there could have been some gripe about some early design choice that they've since fixed. Hi-Fi Rush is like the one technically AAA game that I would be down to mess with. Diablo 4? Absolutely not. But that's more of a dislike of the genre rather than a like an issue with Diablo 4. Baldur's Gate 2? 2? That's an old game. Baldur's Gate 3. I tried to play, I bounced off of it, which surprised me. Because I'm definitely a D&D nerd. It's like normally my... A Zero Dawn? Interesting. I'm sure it was still absolutely gorgeous, but yeah, I could see that. Stellar Blade seemed interesting, but I'm not going to pay for it. Hades 2, that's not AAA. The director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. Wow. Ghost of Tsushima is only a game that I could see myself playing if I did not do like 60% of the game. Hi, Kitty. Oh yeah, she's not allowed to leave. And she's being a grumbly little baby now because I won't let her escape. Oh, Nine Souls was this year? Or is that... No, yeah, it was this year. What the fuck? Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, she's very grumpy. Man, oh man. What else? What's wrong? You don't like that I'm holding you up here? Oh, I know. Darkest Dungeon 2 seems interesting, but I wouldn't want to pay for it. Again, a lot of these boil down to me being like, I don't want to pay for these things, you know? Oh shit. I forgot. There is a game that I am going to pay for, and I may stream it, I'm not sure. But Cat Mystery, Cat Quest 3 came out. Hell yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, the baby, the baby. Yeah, the baby. She's so angry. She's so mad. She's so mad. There we go. There we go. She's not a fan. She'll never escape. Oh yeah, Pal World ended up not coming out on the PS5. That sucks. Because of the actually bullshit and evil lawsuit from Nintendo. One of my least favorite companies in the gaming industry. Hi, sweetie. Are you being a grumpy little baby? How about Helldivers 2? Nah. That's Deep Rock Galactic. I don't care about Deep Rock Galactic. I think I might get the Silent Hill 2 remake, as much as I don't like remakes. Because a kid there is named Mario. Yeah, if they could even find a small angle of legal precedence, I fully agree. Actually, that's not true. That is not true. Because orphans don't have money. The moment that you try to make money off of something that is even loosely tangentially related to Nintendo, that's when they care. Because the people who made Pal World actually had already made a game that was basically Breath of the Wild. Like, pretty damn close. And it didn't make a lot of money, which used mechanics similar to the thing that Nintendo patented after, like 2 years after it was released, that Nintendo patented months after Pal World was announced and developed and like public, and like they didn't care until they made a bunch of money. So, you know, Nintendo simply does not want people to make any money off of anything that could even tangentially relate to them. That's the big thing. Alien Rogue Incursion. What is that? Is that a VR? Don't tell me it's a VR game. Please don't tell me they made a VR Alien game. No. Alright, well. Hopefully it's good. You care about Sega with Sonic Frontier? What do you mean about that? What about Sonic Frontier? It's literally Sonic Breath of the Wild. Well, here's the thing. Sega can afford a legal battle. The people who make Pal World probably can't. They don't go to court if they can't win. They can chill? Yes, of course. But you don't become the most money-making gaming company by being good, ethically good, morally upright. You do it by it's like being surprised that Disney is run by complete fucking bastards. Like it's what's that? Mickey Mouse is in the public commons? Not really. They'll still sue you into the ground because the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey, which has been advertised as being the same Mickey for the same time every time, like technically is in the public commons, but everybody who is even considering making stuff with Steamboat Willie in it understands that they're still going to have a protracted, extremely expensive legal battle with with Disney, and it's just not fucking worth it. Like in, 100 plus years, when Pikachu is no longer like an ownable property, they're still going to do everything they can to ruin anybody who tries to use it for the next 50 years plus, because it's not run by people. It's a corporation that's just run by like a bunch of people who lack the perspective to understand that what they're doing is bad for the gaming industry. It's bad for their brand. Although maybe they know that it's bad for their brand, and they just know that like Pikachu is fucking infallible. Mario is infallible. You really can't take them down. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Anything else? Anything else that is meh? Rift the Necrodancer? That's cool. I wish I had a single tempo following bone in my body. Crypto the Necrodancer sounds really cool, but I am just so terrible at that style game. Sue Power World devs and win? No, they've officially sued them. They haven't won yet, but we'll know probably within a year whether or not things are looking extremely grim. Because what Nintendo is suing them over is not copyright. It's patent infringement. Which basically, there's a reason why patenting mechanics isn't allowed in tabletop games. It's because it's just functionally terrible for the industry of like TTGs. And that those laws were not, or like that like hasn't been recognized in video games, and it should. You should not be able to like patent mechanics, because what they did was, it was 6 months after Pal World was released, they patented for Pokemon Arceus the game mechanic of throwing a ball at a monster in a 3D game to capture them. Not the game style. They patented the mechanic of throwing a ball, like a container, at a monster in order to capture it. That is a mechanic that they have patented. The two things about that is that not only did Pal World like already do that, but World of Warcraft already did it. Will they sue the card game sim next? Maybe. They'll probably. The trading card game shop thing is probably going to receive a cease and desist, or the modding community for it is going to receive a cease and desist for the fact that you can mod in the game to be Pokemon cards. Patented skill checks, entire TTRP. Well, no, if they patented skill checks, Dr. Chicken, everyone would just say, no, the fuck you didn't, because you can't. In tabletop games, it's not a
like, hey, don't do this. It's that like patenting it has been proven over decades to be meaningless. But that's just in like board games and TTRPGs. And it's like the so when Wizards of the Coast released the 5th edition rule set to the public commons, it was already in the public commons. That was like a goodwill thing that didn't mean anything. It was just for show. So, like, I mean, maybe there are some like niche things. I think it maybe means that like they can't even attempt to go to court. Um, but like they wouldn't have won anyways with anybody who could even remotely afford a lawyer. Um, and so it just doesn't really exist in board games, and it shouldn't exist in gaming, because like let's think of another mechanic. Because like so again, they have patented something that that like another game studio, um, Blizzard, made in 2012, so over a decade ago. Because you could throw a cage at monsters and do like pet battles. So they patent something that has existed in 3D space for 12 years. Nintendo could then patent, you know how like Mario in like 64 and 64 through Odyssey and 3D games will do a jump, and then when he hits the ground and does another jump, he will jump even higher. They could patent that, and then no other game company could use that without like the very real risk of Nintendo suing them into the grave. Um, Another thing that's been patented, that like it's one of the reasons why we only saw it in an extremely small number of games. Something that was patented, I believe it was a fighting game that patented it, but like was playing a game. Oh no, Bandai Namco has patented, this is like ages ago, but they patented the mechanic of having a mini game during the loading screen of a game. It's like, you know, when Assassin's Creed would like let you run around in the Animus, not able to do much of anything, but you're just like running around in an empty area, or like during the loading screens, or Bayonetta let you practice combos in the loading screen. That was the closest that you could get without receiving like punitive like lawsuits. And like game companies still can't do that because Bandai Namco owns the patent, and if you do, like, no one can make that, and Bandai Namco doesn't use it. So it's an aspect of game design that is just gone. We can't use it anymore because, you know, somebody patented it and has left it on their treasure hoard and said, if you try and do this without our permission, we'll sue you. Little Tetris minigame. Yeah, like that ran the risk of Nintendo getting sued. Maybe they've lost the patent because they haven't used it. I know that for some patents, you actually have to like it has to be, like, you know, you have to show that you're not just like preventing others from making stuff